welcome back to another episode of Tea con Limón. Here in Sacramento, things are ramping up as we just met our first legislative milestone, the bill introduction deadline. Every bill starts as an idea. Some of them come from elected officials, through organizations, groups, or staff members, but several are just our own ideas that come from issues that really we've seen in our communities. Once authors have agreed to carry legislation, they must introduce their bill to the Senate clerk, who will give them a bill number. This is called a bill introduction. All bill numbers are recycled, so every year the policy covered by a bill number changes. Then the work to make that bill into a law begins. This year, I'm excited to take you all through the legislative process with SB 1094. This legislation promotes civic learning to our youth in grades 1 through 8, providing an opportunity to nurture civic leadership and duty in our youth. Be sure to stay tuned into our social media channels to follow SB 1094 along the process, as well as here with Tea con Limón. This episode, I also want to take a moment to commemorate Black History Month, a month of reflection and celebration of the contributions of our Black community. This year, we are called to bring attention to the significant contributions that African Americans have made. In particular, I want to talk about the arts. Here in our district, we have had the benefit of being home to one of the great California poets, the late Sojourner Kincaid Rolle, who recently passed away. A poet, historian, social justice advocate, educator, and mentor, Sojourner served as the official poet laureate for the city of Santa Barbara from 2015 to 2017. A resident of Santa Barbara for decades, Sojourner made a lasting impact in the arts, in our community, especially for our poets, writers, and our youth. Sojourner's poem, Free at Last, a Juneteenth poem, garnered national recognition from the School Library Journal as one of the pivotal books in slavery that they recommend young people should read. As we close Black History Month, honoring many, we want to also pay respect to Sojourner. Listen in.
Like this. So, every year in the Lone Star State and in towns from sea to sea, sons and daughters of the ones who were held, telling the stories that their families passed down, celebrate the day that their forebears could shout, "Free at last, hallelujah, I'm free." They will always remember Juneteenth, the day that their ancestors could sing, "Free at last, hallelujah, I'm free."